Oh, welcome to April 3rd. Puzzle fun. What is the number 3 in Morse code? A, 3 dots. B, 3 dashes. Or C, 3 dots and 2 dashes. I should know this, but I don't. I'm gonna have to look it up. Do you know? If you're a ham radio enthusiast, you probably do. All right, we got some really tight quarters in here today. It is cold, really cold outside today. And this is how I know, because this poor little tomato is on its way out. Yes, the orange hat cannot hack the cold. It's got one almost grown tomato and one just starting tomato, and I don't think this one's gonna make it. But inside the greenhouse, which barely has room for me to move, check it out. They're all nice and happy. And this video will be made over a couple of days. I have some dental work to undergo, so I'm going to have to do this in bits and pieces. First on the agenda is to start getting these filled. This is basic potting soil with a little bit outside mix in it. 1 tablespoon of 10-10-10 per gallon of soil. I'm going to fill this up. Now, if you're concerned about filling these up with this inside, don't worry. Don't worry. Why? Because you can always take that off and just wash out the middle. Or you can take this out, fill it up, make a little spot, and put it back in. Just to make sure that all the little cracks and crevices get filled up. Because there are some spaces down here which may or may not get filled up if you do it by hand. If your soil is nice and friable, which means easy to handle, breaks apart easily, you probably don't have to worry about it. Luckily, through the bottle you can see if you've actually managed to stuff enough in there. Be kind of careful anyway. All right. A little more. Now, see, I was really careful. I got some in there anyway, but it doesn't matter because all you gotta do is unscrew the lid, and bam, Bob's your uncle. Screw it back on, and you are good to go for the next one. What am I gonna put in here? Well, there is one thing I have not started yet, which I really do want to start, and that's carrots. I think carrots would go nicely in here. At least 3 to 4 carrots would fit per pocket, and I like that. I do Danvers half carrots. I love the way they taste, so this amount of space is going to be absolutely perfect for them. And I can start them in the greenhouse, which is nice. The only thing I need to include is here we go. just a sprinkle of seedling soil on top for the carrots to get planted in. Now, you don't have to do this. You absolutely don't. You can go ahead and just put the seeds right into the potting soil, and they should come up just fine. I do like to put a thin layer of seedling soil on top of the potting soil, because then I can see the germination rate better than if I just use the planting mix, the potting soil. And it looks just a little bit prettier for me, just a little bit. Now, I get to repeat this about 20 times. I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, this is the last one for today. And I've made this one a bit different. You can see this is taller. This is going to be the top of the stack of planters. I have also taken one planter and cut the top off of it. This is to make the top just a little taller so that this planter is just a tiny bit deeper. Why? I'm not planting carrots in the top. I'm going to plant lettuces in the top. It is much better for me to plant something different in the top than all the surrounding layers. I don't know why yet, but I have found that if I plant lettuces in the top of these planters, everything down below seems to do better, especially if they are a root vegetable like a carrot or turnip or even bunching onions. The bunching onions down below do better. And I have increased the amount of water that I can put through the system by increasing the size of this over the top. I've put the normal number of holes down at the bottom, and then there's, about that much space of no holes, so I can fill it right to the top and have just a little extra reservoir. Is this going to work this time? Well, I guess I'm going to see, huh? You know what might even be a better idea for me is to save this for some of the little alpine strawberries that are currently just this big. They're getting there. They are growing nicely. Lots and lots of new growth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 healthy plants so far. And when they get big enough, I could actually put them in here. I like that idea, and I think I might actually try it. I know, I think I'm going to run out of soil and have to make some more. I am going to have to play in the dirt. What a pity. Now, when I put the dirt down to make sure that the crevices are filled, I'm trying not to pack it down too tightly. If I pack it down too tightly in this, the holes will become useless. Because they'll be blocked instead of actually acting like holes. Yep, I'm definitely going to have to make more soil. Ah! One, gallon of soil. Oh no, my gloves are useless for this. One scoop of fertilizer. Mix. Well, break up the lumps. The nice thing about having this so tall on the top, this bottle on the top, is that I can fill this all the way to the top. I don't know if this extra height thing is going to work very well. It doesn't. Might. There we go. I like that. Well, I guess that works. That works. As long as I don't treat it roughly, it'll be fine. Well, there we go. Next on the agenda is going to be planting. All right, here they are. I've set them in stacks of 5, although each one will get one on top, making them a total of 6 each. How high do you know how to make your stack? Well, it's really up to each individual person. How wobbly does it seem to you? Are you putting it on concrete? Are you putting it on a deck? Is it going to be a tragedy for you if your stack topples over? Don't forget, all these have a hole through the bottom. If you really are concerned and you have these on dirt, you can always put a pole through the middle of them all the way down, and then you don't have to worry about them toppling over. I like these as they are. I'm going to go now and face the dentist with grace and equanimity, and I will plant these when I get back. It is April 4th, the next day. Had a great time at the dentist. It was just a cleaning, but the people at South Coast Dentistry here in Coos Bay are so kind. It is a pleasure to go in there and get dental work done. All right, today we have burpees, short and sweet carrots. I decided to try these because I didn't actually see the Danvers half, and I'm always willing to try a new carrot. This soil is a little drier than it was yesterday, so I'm just going to give it a little bit of moisture so that I can see where I'm putting the carrots. I guess a pair of scissors would be good for this. I really should have my little thing that I don't have. Okay. Oh no, it is dirty. I need to clean it. Yeah, here we go. Just swipe. I don't want to take a piece of dirt for a carrot seed. Woo! Warm sunshine, and then cold sunshine, and then warm sunshine, and cold sunshine. I'm probably not going to use all these carrots, but 1, 2, I'm going to sprinkle because I have a significant, at least 10 of these to do. I can thin them out. All right. And just a little bit on top. And these can get a full water. And if I get it in here, I can just unscrew it, which I might have to do now because I really did get some in there, didn't I? Yeah, it'll build up. Puh. All right. Let's try just one more. I got other stuff to do today. Oh, this didn't get any in the first place. All right. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3. I think probably 3 is a good. If you guys would please just fall in the holes. Thank you very much. I would appreciate that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. Yeah, I guess this is better than sprinkling. It is. Right. And I just have to repeat this, what, 8 more times. Ooh. Cover these up. Smooth them out. And yes, these will get a proper water with the watering hose. When I'm done, I'm just settling the soil in place now. All right, let's go. All right, this is the last one. This is actually the bottom one. I did the bottom one last on purpose. I want these to germinate inside the greenhouse, but I need them to be out of the way. Where could I put them? I could put them down here underneath. Underneath these will probably be a good idea. I'm gonna try right here first. I'll just clean that out real quick and we'll see how they fit. All right, let's see. I don't want the soil moving around while I'm doing this. Ooh, well, that's kind of a, well, this one's going to be an awkward jobby, isn't it? Alright, I don't think they'll all fit in here, though. One on top of each other. I'm going to have to make more stacks. Oh, here. Slide over there. Here we go. I think I can get about 3 per section. Well, that's going to take up quite a bit of space, huh? Well, I guess it can't really be helped. I'm not really using this space right now. And until the chilies are ready to go out, I really can't use the other side. This has a nice warm area. All right, we'll go ahead and do this. You're done. You're done. And you're done. And you're done. Alright. Pretty sure those are going to get nice and much stable after I water. Let's make sure it's on shower and not on jet. This should be the only time they get watering on the little pockets from that. I can hear it. Give the potatoes a little drink. They're looking a little dry. They're fine. All right. They do feel heavy enough. We all know how soil is. If it becomes hydrophobic, it's very hard to water. So you need to make sure and have plenty of water the very first time. I don't want to wash these little seeds out, but I have to make sure that the top actually gets watered. Well, this one isn't the top. Remember, the top is going to be the alpine strawberries, but they're not ready to transplant yet. Aha! There we go. See? Can you see the drippies? It is working. The water is moving down. So, we'll let that drain for a little bit, and then I'll put this stack inside the greenhouse, and I'll get the other one done. Here's another way to do the very first watering after you've seeded. That's just to put them on the ground and make sure that they get a nice even watering, and then you're going to prevent a lot of these little divots that happen, at least this time. And each separate one gets very evenly watered. Fabulous! These are ready to go in the greenhouse. Well, they're all put to bed. I found a place for all of them, and I even kept my little hydroponics water supply box there. Burpee's short and sweet carrots take a maximum of 21 days to germinate. That is 3 whole weeks that I have to be patient and let these sit here to germinate. Now, if in 3 weeks it does get warm enough outside that I think that they could germinate out there, sure, I'll put them out on the deck and save myself some space in here. And there are times when this greenhouse may get up to 90 degrees or more, which is a bad thing for carrot seeds. They kind of like to hover there between that 60 to sometimes 80 degree mark, ambient temperature, not soil temperature. And I really want these to come up, so I'll just I'll leave them here. And being in the greenhouse, the humidity in here, I won't have to water them very much at all, because these contain a lot of soil and they will retain a lot of that moisture in the soil. And now I have time for another project. Whew. Have you started your carrots yet? I'm gonna try right here first. I'll just clean that out real quick and we'll see how they fit. Oh. Too many saucers last night?